Greetings, Eric Bakker. Thanks for coming back, checking out the video. I think I completed a few videos previously on kombucha. I started making kombucha in the 80s, a long time ago, long before people even knew what kombucha was, many people had never heard of it back in the 80s. And a lot of people thought it was crazy when I had this container, these buckets with mushrooms floating in them. And I can remember putting kilos and kilograms of white sugar in there, and then making this tea up and thinking, is this any good? Now, in hindsight, it was probably a dumb idea because I didn't really know exactly what I was doing. But you need to be careful with kombucha. Kombucha can be very good, but it can be very bad, depending on how it's made. I've just had a look at some different articles on the internet showing all the different sugar contents of commercially made kombuchas, ranging from just 1 or 2 or 3 grams, right up to like 20 grams in a bottle. So some companies, of course, are really marketing kombucha aggressively right now because it's a very big flavor of the month kind of product. And that can mean there's a lot of people out there who are just making it to sell and not really looking at the health benefits, making claims. But I mean, you want to be careful because it may be no better than having Mountain Dew or having Coca-Cola, right? But the sugar content, if you, for example, look at a glass of orange juice, you can have anything from 20 up to 25 grams of sugar per 8 ounces of orange juice. It's pretty dumb drinking orange juice when you think about it. Why don't you just eat the orange or have the whole fruit with the fiber instead of just drinking like sugar water, because that's what it is. So kombucha, if fermented properly by a proper company, or if you really know what you're doing at home, you can check the sugar content. If you understand, the biochemistry, you can get the sugar content easily down to, 3%, which when you think about it, just a small amount, 3 grams. 3 grams of sugar per 8 ounces is not a lot of sugar at all. It's a heck of a lot less than the sugar, even in carrot juice, because carrot juice could be 8 grams or 10 grams of sugar per cup. So yes, kombucha can have low sugar. It can be good for you, but only if it's made properly and you have an understanding of making ferments properly at home. Kefir and kombucha are easily messed up at home with the wrong techniques. In my opinion, I prefer people to avoid ferments like kefir and kombucha until their digestive tract is in a much better position, than it is. Many people make have this erroneous belief that piling lots of sauerkraut, kefir, and kombucha into a gut that's sick will, for some crazy reason, fix it all up. It just doesn't work like that. It's just like trying to make a batch of cement and throwing Coca-Cola in there. It's not going to work. All right, you need water. So when made properly, and you really know what you're doing, kombucha is a great drink. I've got a friend who's got a kombucha manufacturing plant. That is kombucha made, in accordance with a laboratory technician. So are you a laboratory technician? Probably not. So chances are that your kombucha at home will not quite be as good as a commercially bought one from a premium company. So I would say kombucha for your tummy, avoid it. Avoid it until your gut is in a much better shape, and then get a good quality one and take it on board. Thanks for tuning in.